Hello and welcome to Power Surge Wednesday. You know, today I spoke with my oldest brother and I congratulated him and my sister-in-law on their first great grandchild. We both thought, where has the time gone? This little girl, his granddaughter, is now fully grown and now she is a mom. You know, that started me thinking about my own mother. And oh, I'm telling you, all of the many memories just poured into my head as I thought about, just who she was and the things that she said, the way she raised us and how she celebrated our birthdays. And not only our birthdays, but the holidays. You know, I really miss her and I really miss those times. I began to reflect on the complexity of her life. Even though as we were growing up, it seemed so simple. But you know, being a mother is quite a complicated task. Yes, being a mother, I'm telling you, is quite the sacrifice. In reality, it's more like living a life that's not your own. You see, she's constantly giving so that her children will make it in their journeys. You know, being a mother is truly the epitome of a sacrificial life. I believe that's why God tells us in Exodus, the 20th chapter in the 12th verse, this is the fifth commandment. He says, honor your father and your mother so that you might live long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. This is the first commandment with promise. You know, to think about it, it really is insignificant that we acknowledge only one day out of the year to heap up praise on the one God has given to nurture us from the womb to the hereafter. You know, to give back to them all that they consistently give to others. So today I want to remember Mama in a special way. Yes, I'm holding on to the values that they taught us as children. I'm going to honor her and my father by living the best life that I possibly can. Honoring God in a manner in which they would be very proud of me and you all to do. My grandmother used to tell us all the time, she said, baby, give God some of your time. You know, that meant to us that your life is not your own. Listen, you just can't do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. Listen, there's a charge to keep. I know my parents gave it to us. That was a standard to uphold, and there was a God to glorify. I remember Mama in a special way. I remember Mama fixing breakfast for us early in the morning before she got us off to school. I remember Mama washing us up in the morning and putting on our clothes. That's my twin brother and I when we were very little. And in those early years, even when times were tight, Mama would still have a piece of candy somewhere down in the bottom of her pocketbook. And if we were patient, she would even clean the lint off of it for us. Yes, I remember Mama in a very special way. You see, a mother's love is unique. A mother's love is immeasurable. A mother's love is truly a gift from God. We should cherish the love our mothers gave us or giving us for those of us who still have precious moms that are still living. Listen, you don't have to wait for Mother's Day to treasure the wonderful memories or to create new ones. Mothers are a gift from God. They pay and have paid an awesome price to bring us into the world and even more to guide us through life. So take the time to reflect and appreciate your mother living now or whether she's already in heaven. You know, there's a lot of people that have lived on this earth that I'm looking forward to seeing when I get to heaven. I'm going to sit down with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. himself, maybe even John F. Kennedy, and of course, King David. And what about Brother Moses? Hey, you know, parting that Red Sea wasn't no joke. I'm going to see all of those people just as soon as I get to see my mama first. I'm Pastor Jerry Davis, and may God continually bless you to be a blessing to the mothers.